away because that's what the contract said. And then she went to the suit, but they all knew it was coming. And he called her out and said, I just want to thank you for not suing me personally. And Brandi has sued no one. Well, now Andy is sued personally, in addition to NBC and Shed and Warner Brothers, by Leah McSweeney. Would you ever have expected this one?
Yes, I would have
Oh,
expected this because she was in the Vanity Fair very reality reckoning article that sort of fell short of, I think, what we were all hoping. It really was a nothing burger. Why is Warner Brothers mentioned, though? Because, I'm a TLCer, which is owned by Warner Brothers. I adore Warner Brothers. And nobody's more of a genius than Howard Lee, who is the one that's put on 90 Day, My 600-Pound Life, 1,000-Pound Sister. I mean, Howard's a genius. So why
yeah.
why is she suing my friends at Warner? I don't like this.
Well, Miss Manzo has sued them as well. Warner Brothers apparently owns Shed Media, which is put on Girls Trip, Oroni Reboot. So Shed Media is responsible for bringing the Singa Stinga into our life, but really it's Warner Brothers because they own Shed Media. And let me tell you, as much money as Shed Media has, darling, Warner Brothers has a lot more.
Oh, they do. They do. It's my favorite network. All right. Okay. So now I am up to speed. Now I understand this. I'm not shocked that Leah is suing. Are you?
No, now let's not forget. I mean, one thing has nothing to do with the other, but Leah sued back in the day. You know about this. She sued a police officer. This is before Roni. This is before I was on season 4, everyone. Go to Netflix and watch me and watch Leah McSweeney on The Millionaire Matchmaker season 4. And watch our good friend Patty Singer. But even before she was on Millionaire Matchmaker, she got $75,000. She was trying to get into, I think it was Limelight or Tunnel, one of the New York iconic clubs, and I guess a police officer, something happened, I think with security, maybe they were saying, and a police officer put his hands on her. This is really generalizing the facts. I could be wrong on some of these facts because I haven't read the words in a long time, but basically she sued and she got 75 grand from the police officer, the police association, whatever the hell it is. She got $75,000 and that's how she started Married to the Mob. So Miss McSweeney has been known to file a suit or two. Just saying, that's neither here nor there, right? We can't hold these things against anyone. And now she is suing for, and you have to wonder, is Bethenny behind Brandi? Is Bethenny behind this? Is Bethenny behind? I mean, Bethany's really quiet in a way about a lot of these things. And I mean, what a brilliant move if you're actually the one behind all of this and you're not suing anyone. Well played, Miss Frankel. Well played. Your reality reckoning, but she's such a grandstander, that Frankel, isn't she? So, like, you'd think she would
I
say,
told you all that a long time ago. Like, unfollow. Why are you? No. Why are you even with somebody? No. She's the biggest grandstander at a
you know,
blowhard and coming after Travis Kelsey's dad. And it's just so anything, any grasping of straws.
who
How's that working
likes,
for her? How's that working for her show? Are the ratings good?
who likes Miss Frankel? I was just at Melissa Riba's house over there to record our in person, and we talked about Miss Frankel. Miss Rivers thinks Miss Frankel is a very smart. So you and Miss Rivers disagree, but I
I
love
would love
all.
to talk to Melissa because Melissa has seen them all. Melissa, I would be happy to be schooled by Miss Rivers. Um, Maybe she knows something I don't. What is so genius about Bethenny? Now, do I think she was genius in Skinny Girl? Yeah, I do. I do. I think she was excellent at that. I think she was great at reality. I'm just saying it's it's gotten to a point now. It's just for me, she just wants attention. It's just attention now. It's like she never slows down to go, what would be an impactful, meaningful show I could do? And I think that she's trying to leave her legacy with creating a reality union, which is, I've said this a million times, a fantastic idea. But if it was really a union for reality stars across the board, where are your VH1 stars? Where are your TLC stars? Where are you calling out Warner Brothers? Where are you calling out? It's a personal thing against Andy. I don't know why. I have no idea. Right? What? Tell me why. Why is it she hates Andy so much?
I mean, if you want my opinion, I think that Bethany wants to be the most famous, most successful, richest person ever associated with Bravo. Now, she doesn't care about the corporate guy at NBC that makes millions of dollars and the head corner that's getting his like dick sucked in the back room. She don't care about that person because they ain't famous. But I think she views Andy Cohen as the one person that is richer and more successful than her that's also famous from the network. I really think that's what it is. When you think of rich Bravo celebrities, I mean, Bethenny is the one that I'm not talking about like Kyle or the agency, just that like came in and did it. People are like, Bethenny did it. And I think she came up with Andy, like they came up together. So Andy was always making money and she was always making money, but they both come really far. You make 20 something million, 30 million a year now for 10 years. Andy's loaded. So I think she just wants to be the top dog, not Andy.
Well, I don't know how people are such huge fans. That's not, I mean, it's so self-centered. Like, do something great for, you have an awesome idea with a reality union. In fact, I believe SAG-AFTRA came forward and said, we'll help you. Now, where's that? Why isn't Fran been on? Why isn't Miss Drescher, the head of SAG-AFTRA, been on Bethany's podcast to talk about it?
Well, she's been on the Behind the Velvet Rope podcast twice. Go and listen to our episodes with Miss Fred Drescher. But
enough with everybody knows how I feel about Bethenny. And I like the parts that Bethenny does. I do think she's a genius, but it's so self-centered. It's just.
And I'm being honest. I mean, do I truly, truly, in my heart of hearts, look, it's a topic I love to talk about, like the mistreatment of people by Bravo. It's an interesting, I think the topic interests her, but in my heart of hearts, do I truly think that Bethenny wakes up and she's like, I care about Leah, I care about Annemarie Wiley, I care about, I don't know, Heather Gay. No, I don't. I think she wants her legacy to be that I change the face of reality TV. I do. So I think, look, if we get there, we get there. But I agree with you. It doesn't seem like we're involving the person who's being mistreated on Love is Blind, that's left on the island or wherever the fuck they are on that show. I think it's all against Andy. And this suit is.
Yeah, exactly. We're all the Love is Blind people. We're all the Married at First Sight folks. We're all the, anyhow, everyone's tired of hearing me talk about that. Do you think there's merit to this lawsuit? Because the big headline yesterday, Andy has since come out and said, it's false. None of this is true. But Leah says that he does coke with certain housewives. And then our favorite housewives who probably do a ton of coke, Dorinda and Luann and Cynthia Bailey, came out and said, oh, it's not true. I love Andy. Are you kidding? And I mean, I think they all accused Dorinda of being a cokehead at the last reunion she was on.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack there. Well, first of all, Miss McSweeney has sued, claiming, let's back up the bus. You have a reverse button. Let's back up the bus for just a second. Miss McSweeney has claimed a hostile work environment over her 109 pages. She said that a Bravo, Andy, Shed, and Warner Brothers pressured employees to consume alcohol.